Every fortress needs a gatekeeper, and in the early 1990s, in cybersecurity, something was born called the firewall. The genesis of the firewall is rooted in ancient defense. Long before computers, people built walls to keep danger out. The Great Wall of China, castle moats, and curtain walls of medieval Europe were all designed to prevent intruders from getting in. Even the name firewall has old world origins. Originally, it described a physical wall inside of buildings meant to contain a fire or stop them from spreading. Let's rewind for a second. Back then, the internet was wild and computers started to talk to each other. Engineers started to realize something. If data can get in, something else could get in that they did not intend to. So engineers started to think, what if we could filter out what comes through, like a security guard for your network? And that's how the firewall was born. In 1988, two engineers, Jeff Mogul and Brian Reed at the Digital Equipment Corporation, built the first packet filtering firewall. A few years later, Bill Cheswick and Steve Bellovin at AT&T refined this idea into what we now know as firewall architecture. Now, mind you, there are many other names that contributed into developing what we know today as the firewall. And all of these were based on network security advancements throughout the years. Think of your computer, network, or server like it's a club, and the firewall is the bouncer at the door. If your name is not on the guest list, you don't get in. The first versions were very simple. The firewall simply checked for where data was coming from and where it was going, and based on that, took an action. But as hackers got smarter, the firewall actually began to check the contents of that data itself. So like our bouncer, he was not only checking your ID and your name on the guest list, but he was actually checking what you had in your bag. And that's when we started getting what we now call generations of firewalls. First, second, third, and fourth, or next generation firewalls. The first generation firewalls are simple packet filters. Second generation, more of they check the content a little bit. Third generation, they actually see what exactly you're doing once you're inside. And fourth gen or next gen, they actually study your behavior and make decisions in real time based on that. Every generation of firewall improved on the previous generation, making the safeguards much more stronger and efficient. In today's world, your phone, smart TV, or Wi-Fi router has some kind of firewall built into it. Without these things, the internet would be chaos. Every port will be an open door, and every door would be wide open. The firewall might not sound flashy, but it's a quiet protector that keeps the internet party going.